Well, two things on that. One, the weather's supposed to be about 70 degrees on Saturday night, not 134. So that's a positive. But for us and our kids, it's special to be back in Toledo, and I think that's huge for us. I think it's huge for our football program. It's a special place to play. I think our kids know that, and to come back into this great city, to come back in front of our home crowd and our students is huge for our football team, and we need them right now. Honestly, you look at them on film and across the board, position by position, they're a tremendous football team. They're extremely well coached. You can tell that they've won in their program's history because they play that way. They play with great consistency and energy, and they've got a big-time quarterback, a guy that can make a lot of plays. He certainly has already early this season. I think they're averaging over 600 yards of total offense. And then you talk about them defensively, and sometimes when you have a good offense, your defense gets lost in the shuffle. But defensively, 8 of 11 starters are back, and 8 of those guys are seniors, and so they play that way. They play with, I like to say, reckless abandon, and they really get after the ball carrier. They do a great job of creating turnovers, and so again, it's going to be a great challenge. We've got the utmost respect for this football program coming in here.
No, I think every kick's the same, and that's probably cliche, but for me, that's the only mindset I have, is that every kick is the same kick, and the only important kick is the next kick. And maybe that's not fun to hear, but that's just my mindset. I try to take every play, whether it's practice or a game, is the same. No kick's more important than the next kick, so it's fun.
Yeah, he's more elusive than James Franklin was, so it's going to be a great task just to go out there and control our rush lanes and be able to contain this guy. Yeah, it's going to be great to be back home and finally in front of our great fans, and I'm expecting a crazy environment, being it's our first home game. So I'm really excited just to get back out there with the guys and just make plays and try to get a win.
Crucial, as in just getting a win, is very crucial. We obviously want to get our first win and get it going a little bit for the season, like that snowball effect Jaron was talking about. But doesn't matter what happened during this game, our goals is still to set out ahead of us, and that's winning the MAC championship. Their defense is pretty good. They got some big-time transfers from big colleges like UCLA and Washington, and honestly, they are a Division I team. They should be in the FBS, and I feel like they can compete with any team in the country.